Yo, people, them, what you saying? Man, them
Come
are
on.
here. Come on now. Yeah, I'm saying. I big up everyone as well, man. For the last stream as well. Everyone's gonna be filtering in from the last one. Do you know what
Yeah,
I'm
man.
saying? And then man are back with KG later on to talk about Bielsa, talk about Leeds and all that. Obviously, our guy Pochettino, blood. We had to start it yesterday,
Come
Monday
on.
night football. Man had to start it. Obviously, man know that I've wanted Poch for time, fam.
You know that, man.
Time.
Yesterday was the
Time.
unveiling. Come
That
on.
was, I feel like that Poch thing, yeah. The Sky Sports thing, and then I'm seeing odds getting slashed for managers and all these other things, bro.
Come
I
on.
feel like it's on the
Come on.
horizon, my guy. I
You
feel
know
like
that
it's on
was
the
there.
horizon, bro. I cannot wait. Yeah, you see the Poch thing. I just feel like you see when Liverpool got Klopp, it was the perfect appointment at the perfect time. I feel like the Pochettino thing to Man United, yeah.
Perfect fit.
It feels like that, innit? It feels like the perfect fit, the perfect person. It's not a gamble. This ain't a gamble. The Oli thing was a gamble. The Jose thing was a gamble, blood. Do you know what I mean? It was a gamble based on the fact, yeah, that like you could see his decline at Chelsea, blood. He left Chelsea, like I think they were in the relegation zone when he got sacked.
Yeah, 100%, man.
They were like
You know,
17th or something. He lost the dressing room. You know what I mean?
100%,
Like
man.
the LVG thing was a gamble for the simple fact that
I think we rushed that one, you know.
he hadn't done anything in club football before we signed him in a while. He was the national team manager, and before that, he hadn't really been active. LVG is a legendary coach, and he'll go down as one of the best coaches in the history of the game. But at club level, he hadn't really done anything in a long time. So you could argue that his methods were outdated when we brought him in, yeah. But it's like Poch he's relevant now, bro. Like,
Yeah,
do you
of
know what I'm
course.
saying? Like, he's in his prime as a manager. Jose's not in his prime as a manager. Jose's
No.
best days are behind him. LVG's
Nah.
best days were behind him. Poch's best days are in front of him. Do you know what I
There
mean?
you
Ollie's
go.
best days are behind him. It was that
Face.
Mulder. It was that Mulder, innit?
Bro, even Rants could have won that league, bro. Rants is
Bro, I
orange
could have
and like,
definitely won that league, that Mulder one, bro.
you know
Listen,
what
imagine
there.
tap up a few men to get a few loans and that. You know, bro, you're Ollie Gunnar Solskjær. You know what I
Told
mean?
you,
You just
man.
go in the Man United Academy and loan two dead man, not even the good players.
Yeah, and did you see his videos back in the day in Mulder? You know what I mean? If you shoot the ball, you'll win. You know what I mean? Get the
Bro, you know what I
ball.
mean? If you score more than the other team, then bro, shut up,
Oh
man.
my days, man! You know what it is, yeah. Like for me, I reckon Pochettino, yeah, will be the next manager for the next 5 or 10 years, mate. Because I feel like he's got a project, he's got a plan, man. The way he was talking at Sky Sports, yeah, felt like to me a manager that knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He knows the personality he wants. He knows what style of play he's gonna play. He knows what budget. Look at the budget he had, man. You put it on your Twitter today, bro. 70 million net spend, man. You having a laugh with that team he had, man. You know what I'm trying to say to you? They weren't wall beaters, man. These were Wanyama, you know what I mean? Trippier, Ellie Rose, you know what I mean? No one knew Vertonghen and Aldo when they came in. They were just two Donnies from the Dutch league, you feel me? I didn't know them. You know what I'm trying to say to you?
I didn't either until they were at Southampton.
Ericsson, yes, it was a good player, you know what I mean? Little tiny player, but you know what I'm saying? You're talking about these kind of players, man. Lamella he had. You know what I'm trying to say to you? These kind of players, bro, he's elevated them. Dele Alli, when he came in, he was a championship player.
Harry Kane came into his own as well. Harry under Kane. Pochettino, bro.
You know what I'm trying to say to you, bro? Like, these had a good team, man. And I'm saying to you right now, people are doubting what this manager can do with a budget. If he just has 150 million, just for sake, this guy had only 100 to 150 million. Bro, the amount of players he would see, he would not look at the players in terms of, you know what? Let me see them what they are in terms of, all right, cool. That's an 80 million man player. Nah. You know what? I want a Samari or a Zachariah for 30 million. Someone that can go into the team straight away. He's in that team and he has a purpose in that team. You feel me? That's why he bought a Ndombele. He was the one that bought a Ndombele, you know?
Yeah.
Because he knew the source of that midfielder would go into that team. I look at Mourinho now. He's living the fruits of it.
Yeah.
And Ndombele is out of that Tottenham team. Tottenham team are not winning that game.
And
he's
even what's his name? Even Lo Celso as well, bro. He's a baller. I like him,
he's
bro.
A baller. You know what I'm trying to say to you? So, like for me now, yeah, like Pochettino has to come in you know what I mean, and kind of just take these guys out of the comfort zone, man. There's a lot of players here that don't know a system. They don't know a style of play. They don't know hustling and harrying. They don't know after a training session how it is to be coached. The last 3 or 4 years, these guys have not been coached. Mourinho, negative football. You know what I'm trying to say to you? This football here is not good enough as a Man United fan. It's not good enough, man.
And you know what's mad? Like I said, I was saying when I was speaking to Turkish, Ollie's a striker, but the conditions that he's making our strikers work in is appalling.
Oh, it's fraudulent.
Ollie as a striker would not want to play in this Man United team. Like, how are you a striker? How are you a striker your whole career and you're putting strikers to work in such ugly conditions, bro?
But maybe that's because if he was in them conditions where he was scrapping every time, you know what I'm saying? My man was based on moments. He was told to be based on moments. So now he's almost like telling his players, right, you know what? I did it back in my day, you know what I mean? I did it back in my day. So, you can do it as well. You know what I mean? That kind of analogy, man. Like, for me, you've got to play an expansive football. These are current players that we've got. Paul Pogba, World Cup winner. Bruno Fernandes, top international. Van der Beek, top international. You know what I mean? You're looking at Greenwood, top talent. Rashford, Martial. How can you not tell this team, For me, this team should be challenging for the league. I don't care. And I'm saying it right now, mate. This team, the midfield we've got, the depth we've got, Cavani on the bench. You've even got Juan Mata in there. Igalo's not getting a game time. There's quality in that team, mate. You know what I'm trying to say to you? And you're telling me we're not good enough to challenge a league when man like Virgil van Dijk is out of the team.
It's mad. Like they lost him and Fabinho.
You know what I'm trying to say to you? Man like Jota is scoring goals because you know why? He's gone straight into the Klopp system. He has embedded into the Klopp system already. Literally has just gone in there.
Klopp has a system, bro. And it's the same when you look at Leeds as well. Leeds have got a championship roster, bro. And they're rossing up Premier League teams, bro. And everyone has to respect Leeds. Even though they lost to Leicester, the funny thing about Leeds is, they've lost 4-1 to Leicester. Next game, they'll probably win 4-1.
There you go, then.
It doesn't affect their confidence because they just keep playing.
Exactly. And they sometimes, it's no shame to lose to a better team. Rodgers had a game plan yesterday, and he proved it right. You know what I mean? No shame in that. But what Bielsa will say, listen, mate, I know in my ability. I know that I am, you know what I mean? I know what I am capable of. I know this will work 9 times out of 10 or 8 times out of 10. I know it'll work. But trust me, guys, will be here for the long run. You know what I'm trying to say to you? And that's why, for me, you've got to respect Bielsa. Not one time did he change his style of football when Leicester were 3-1 up. He kept going and going and going. You know what I'm trying to say to you, man? And for me, we've got to show why these Tottenham fans have sacked Pochettino, mate. We've got to give them humble pie, mate. Yeah. Seriously, man, we've got to tell them you've sacked the wrong manager because he was the one for you. You know, people they said to him, you know what? He's not going to play good football. He's what's it called? He's tearing the culture of football club. He's not doing this. He's not getting the best out of his players. Well, listen, mate, you've got a manager, Jose Mourinho. He's a short-term manager, mate. You know what I mean? Understand this, This will be. We've had this before, mate. 4-1 FC. How gas were you?
Yeah, it was Mourinho, blood. I was telling Mourinho, blood. Man, we're banging in 4 goals and that, but it dried up so quickly. And the thing is, the same with Pep Guardiola, the Jose thing is amazing when you're winning games, but as soon as you stop winning games, the tools get downed, bro. You know what I mean? Because all the scummy ballers like Doherty, and Højbjerg, you see them scummy players that you brought in, you love it when you're winning. But you see when you're not winning and you need a goal and then man are stinking the place out, you'll be banging your head against the screen, guys. That's what will be happening, 100%. This is what Jose does, bro. Like, he creates an environment to win by any means. But if you don't win, that environment turns toxic very, very, very quickly, bro. And that's just how it is, bro. Do you know what I mean? And my man from the last stream, man, saying about Pep as well. When I said Pep's finished and that, do you know what I mean? I said that Pep's a forward and that. And it's like, bro, honestly, this league, with the COVID league, I think that this is a league that if we bring in the right manager now, I'm not saying we can win the league, but I tell you what, man can claw it away because, bruv, Tottenham are 7 points clear of us. We've got a game in hand. If we win the game in hand, we're 4 points behind Tottenham, bro. Like, and Tottenham are, second at the moment?
There you go.
So, like, honestly, if we make the change now and we pull the
It's there for
trigger,
the taking.
this league, the title race is open. I'm not saying we can win it, but we can be involved in it. Right now, we're not going to be involved in the title race with Oli. But I tell you what, we'll be involved in the title race with Poch.
Boy, will be more than that. You know what, man? I feel like if he was to have at least, you know what I mean, like these kind of plays, like you said, to have, I think the ceiling is so high, mate. The ceiling is so low now because we've got Oli. The ceiling can be so high if we have Poch. It's as simple as that, guys. You know what I mean? The ceiling for Pochettino is greater than you will ever think, mate. It will literally be greater than you ever think because he's got the budget there right now. This is all the pluses he's got. He's got the facilities now. He's got the budget. You know, he's got the kind of the nutrients to grow now. You know what I mean? He's in a world class, you know what I mean, arena. He's in the what do you call it? The fan base, one of the best fan bases in the world. You know what I'm trying to say to you? Global fan base. We are not Tottenham. Let's get to it, yeah. We are not Tottenham. We are Man United, mate. Different kettle of fish. Yeah. It's an absolute different kettle of fish, man. And what you're talking about, Man United, is you're talking about a team that will be an empire. And what Pochettino will do, he'll demand a sporting director. He'll demand an assistant coach. He's already got his people there, by the way. But he'll demand
like
more.
That on the show. I can't remember how to paraphrase it, but he was basically like, boy, he's shaking things up next place he goes. You know, and he will do that. The one thing with Poch, he comes in with his team. Like he said, he goes, listen, even though I don't have a job, we're still working. He said it. He said, we're still working. So him and his team are sitting down, they're strategizing. He's probably going to come in with a list of players he wants, tactics, who he's going to do what. Bruv, he knows what he wants to do, innit? Like, there's no reason. The only reason why he's not in a job now, it has to be because he's waiting for this one.
Of course, man. Why would you let Bayern Munich job go? Barcelona, I don't care.
And Juventus as well.
I mean, exactly, Juventus. Don't get me wrong about this Espanyol. You know what I mean? I will never turn my back on Espanyol. Listen, mate, if he's earning that much money, mate, he'll turn that down, mate. But you know what? For footballing reasons, he wants to stay in the Premier League. Premier League, he knows, is the best league in the world. Yeah. And also what he knows, I'm not saying best league, but entertainment, what you can get the best out of, what you can bring your pedigree. You know, I'm trying to say to you. And I feel like he knows that Man United job is suited to the core for me. You know what I mean? He knows that I can build, he can adapt his philosophy to the philosophy of Man United Football Club, attacking brand of football. When have you seen Pochettino play with a negative style of football? Never. Although every time I watch Tottenham, yeah, he never ever once sat back behind the ball. It was always on the front foot. Oh, that's why they call him his magic, you know. You know what I mean? Like,
them man were beating Arsenal, blood. Like, under Poch, them man were expecting to beat Arsenal. Like, you know what I mean? We've never seen that in our lives. I know how I haven't.
The season of 2016-17, they never lost a point at home. I think it was they never lost a point at home. That is title winning form. I think there were 6 points behind a top quality Conte team. You know what I'm trying to say to you? You know what I mean? Man, like expressions saying I'm waffling. Yo, listen. Come on here if I say I'm waffling, mate. Yeah, come on the show, man. Come on the show right now.
I look, you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, bro. Do you guys know that we've only won 3 games in a row once under Oli, bro? We haven't had consistency under this manager in 2 years, but people want to give him more time.
Yeah,
it's indefensible, blood. Indefensible.
100 games, yeah, and you don't know his style of football. How can you not know his style of football? How can you not know your best team after 100 games? We said, okay, Pereira. We said, okay, Lingard. We said, okay, all these players. Well, listen, mate, you've got Bruno Fernandes right now. You've got bloody Paul Pogba at his form. You know what I mean? He was injured when Allegri Solskjær came for the season where he had a full season. You've got likes of Van der Beek, Cavani. You know what I'm trying to say to you? You've got all these guys now. You've got no excuses.
Yep.
What excuse have you got right now as a manager? Absolutely not at all.
Thanks.
So get it right. Get it right. And now start demanding these players.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say to you? Start demanding better from these players. Because these players are not shit, man. People are, you know what is here? That Roy Keane, yeah, Muppet, yeah. I call him a Muppet, man. Because his analysis of football is shocking, man.
It's terrible.
You know what he's doing? Yeah, he's giving an excuse to the manager and blaming the players because it's easy to do that, isn't it?
But of course it is. You know what I mean? Roy Keane's a joke though. Anyway, like when he was rubbing out Cahill the other day, you can see why he's been sacked everywhere he's been as a manager and why it hasn't worked out, because his ignorance and his arrogance just takes over, innit? He's just on this fuck the tactics thing. I'm just gonna try the bully boy thing. That's why players were down tools against him, innit? They're
That's why
down tools, bro.
never as a manager, because you can't do that as a manager. You can't bully players, man, because they'll never play for you. You feel me? You can't keep bullying players. He failed at Nottingham Forest. Where was the other manager as well? Was it
Sunderland?
Sunderland. You know what I mean? He got one promotion. That was about it.
That's what I'm saying.
That was about it, man. And he's on Sky Sports, acting like he knows everything, mate.
But this is it. But that's why I tell you, the whole analysis team at Sky Sports are just failed managers, bro. Like, I was glad to see Pochettino go on there, bro, because at least he's got credentials. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got flipping Gary Neville, ain't done nothing as a manager. You got Roy Keane in there, Graham Souness. Bare these failed guys, bro. Like, it's a joke. They've got nothing to be proud of on their CVs, bro.
You know what? Big up Cahill, man. It's called Timmy Cahill. He was a bad man. He put Fink in his place.
Yeah, but he did. But he was speaking tactically, innit? And obviously, he was teammates with Arteta at Everton. So, you get me? He knows him as a person. But Roy Keane was just trying to violate, man.
You know what I was saying?
That's what it was.
Serious.
Keane was disrespecting, man, innit? You know the ones. My man said Ryan Giggs definitely not getting the job now, bro. They need to add extra time here for that Dan James recommendation. You know, like that. They need to add an extra 6 months on that Giggs sentence. You know them one. Because man's saying that's not his first time as well. Man's got previous.
Bro, he's slapping up Gal, man. You know what I'm saying? No, you can't be doing that, bro. This is 2020 now, man. You feel me? Like, that's not good, man. You know what I'm saying? This guy can't talk. Listen, for me, he can't talk about United again, man.
Bro, it's a mad thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, the streets are saying that he went from beating his brother's wife to beating his own blood. You know, like that. It's mad. That's what the streets are saying, blood. I don't know what's going on, bro. Listen, I just saw it on Twitter. I don't know what's going on, but that's what. But
he's apparently denied all charges. But apparently the girl, I mean, she can't be slapping up herself. You get me? You know what I mean? She can't give herself beatings, man. You feel me? He's done it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he's probably seen the Ollie football in it and thought, listen, you know, there was there, man. I don't know what's going on, man. But less of it, man.
But that's what I'm saying. Between him, and Roy Keane flipping elbow grease FC, blood. You know the ones. My man, I told man thinks that elbow grease will get everything out, bruv. Every stain out, fam. You know the man. Nah, bro. Man should be them personal adverts, blood. Roy Keane's a fraud, innit? Like, and it's one of them ones where football's evolved from these fake hard men running around kicking people. No, you've actually got to know how to play ball, innit? And that's just all it is, bro. You got to know how to coach ball. You got to know how to coach personalities. You've actually you've got to be good with people as well, bro. He's not good with people, and he don't know nothing tactically, bro. All he is a bully, innit? And
that's he rules him out of the United job, innit? Now, you feel me?
Oh yeah, of course. The club wouldn't let him nowhere near them. Do you know what I mean? Which is great. Tellers would be fantastic under. Of course, bro. He made Danny Rose look like Roberto Carlos.
Come on, man. You know what I mean? He's improved every single player. He's been on. Look at Southampton. He took them from the down in the dumps, to 8th position in the league. 8th position. Their best ever in the league. You know what I mean? I don't know if that Mikel, the Puel guy got better, but I'm not too sure. But he got them 8th in the league. Improved them. Left Tottenham. You know what I mean? He built Tottenham to what they are right now. What they are. You know what I'm saying? He built Tottenham to what they are right now. So all these guys Malak expressions, giving, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Not acknowledging Pochettino what he's done, For me, you got to look at him and you got to say,
my bro knows that Poch is the guy.
He knows, innit?
He knows,
He knows, and innit? So for me, you've got to realize, Pochettino has taken Tottenham, to what they are right now, and they are a top stable club now. They're a stable club who top 4 maybe season out. I mean, they try and be in and around there. You know what I mean? He's built the foundations for Tottenham, the stadium. You know what I mean? That's just the brand of football. You know what I mean? That he's played. He's built them to what they are right now, and I feel like it shouldn't be disrespected, man. You know what I'm trying to say to you? It shouldn't be disrespected.
100%, bruv. I big up everyone in the comments. 1.3 in here. Smash the like.
You know what I mean? Man, like Poch made Tottenham relevant, man. Come on.
He did. All Tottenham fans know that.
Relevant.
I don't think I know any Tottenham
Before
fans.
They had, who did they have? They had Quande Ramos. They had Malak Harren, that was a decent manager for them. You know,
bro, them man had Tim Sherwood. Me and my brother were talking about it the other day. He said Tim Sherwood reminds him of what Solskjær's doing at Man United now. Bro, you know them, man. Tim Sherwood, bro.
Remember he did that with Adebayor and that. I thought he was a top manager.
Bro, I swear it was it Sherwood that gave Harry Kane his debut? It was, wasn't it? Yeah. Because I remember that's the only thing that Tim Sherwood ever did for Tottenham.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And And that was about it, man. And then who did they have after that? You know what I mean? Man like, what's his name? AWB.
Yeah. Villas Boas.
You know what I mean? Martin Yall. You know what I mean? Them kind of managers, man. Them mediocre managers, bro. And Pochettino made them a top.
See, man said Poch is rated. Man have to respect Pochettino.
Come on, man. Yeah, man. Come on. We know that, man.
This is it, bro. And that's what it is. So man have to respect. Man have to respect Poch and what he did, bro. Do you know what I mean? Pochettino has definitely given my brother the best era of his life as a Tottenham fan.
Yeah, of course, man.
You know that, man. So man
downhill with Mourinho.
You know that, I said Saeed's bed game looking strong.
Yo, listen, man. Come on, man. It's coming, man. It's coming. Few strands of that, you see me?
Flipping blood. Oh, I'm flipping dead. Nah, Villas Boas, bro. He went to Russia or something like that. You know what I mean? After, like, he went Villas Boas. I swear you ended up in Zenit or something after Tottenham.
Zenit, no, he's at Marseille now. He's at Marseille.
Yeah, he's finished, bro.
He's finished,
you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. They had Martin Yo as well, bro. Like, understand. So Tottenham, like, pre-Pochettino, weren't nothing to talk about, innit? So
yeah,
at the end of the day, man have to respect him, innit? Like what he did at Southampton to get that team challenging. And you know what? You know when a manager's good, when all the players that these men have managed, yeah, end up getting big moves, bro. Like when I was speaking to J-Rod, yeah, he even said Adam Lallana got to move to a top 4 team. Mane got to move to a top 4 teams. Toby did. Do you know what I'm saying? From that team. Victor Wanyama did. Morgan Schneiderlin got a move to Man United. Who else from that team got a move? Dusan Tadic ended up getting. Yeah, Jay didn't get a move because he got injured, or else he was getting linked with with Tottenham when Poch was there.
Redmond wasn't there, was it? No,
Redmond wasn't there at the time. Dusan Tadic
Lambert went to Liverpool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Lambert is bro.
Dusan Tadic was a big player though. That was a big.
Dusan Tadic ended up moving to Ajax, didn't he?
Ajax, yeah.
Like a lot of them, man. Yeah.
Klein as well.
Yeah, Nathaniel Klein got a move to Liverpool, bro. A lot of these
Van Dijk was on that era.
No, Van Dijk came just after. Yeah, Van Dijk came after. They had
Ronald Koeman.
Yeah, Van Dijk came after Poch left. But I'm saying Luke Shaw got a move as well, bruv. Dejan Lovren, bro.
I played some, you know, Southampton have had good managers, you know.
Literally, nearly man's whole squad that he had, his whole 11, almost all got big moves, bro.
There you go. Then. So what does that say?
And that tells you that he's shone the light on these man.
Come on, man.
Because Nathaniel Klein getting that move to Liverpool, even though it didn't work out, that's big.
The only player that didn't go right was Luke Shaw, man. You know what I'm saying? But he was cold at Southampton, though. He was cold.
Yeah, Toby as well. I forgot. Callum Chambers, another one.
So Toby was only there for a loan deal, man. Toby was only there for a loan deal.
But either way, it's like, man, we're looking at Southampton now, yeah, because before Poch, man weren't looking at them to sign players like that. And then all of a sudden, everyone's going there to grab players. And Southampton's recruitment is very good because after Poch left, you bring in another good manager, bro.
You know what? I'm going to say? I'm going to put out there, yeah? You know what I'm going to put out there, yeah? Imagine, we still had Angel Gomez. But imagine the player who would have made him as well.
Hey, listen. Big up my guy, Angel, as well. Big up, man. I messaged him yesterday as well, yeah? Bruv.
Come on.
Doing things, innit?
Come on.
A man already told you, man, about Angel Gomez. You know what I mean? I take great pleasure in saying I told you.
Angel, come on.
You know what I'm saying, bruv? I take great pleasure in that. For the simple fact that when man was calling Oli a fraud, you lot were like, yeah, trust the process, blood. He was playing Pereira, Lingard, and Dan James ahead of Angel Gomez, and this player's going and scoring goals from the halfway line. Man can't talk about the league, you know, because Bruno came from that league, and you man are sucking him off. So if you man are sucking off Bruno, respect what Angel's doing now at Boa Vista as well. He's not even at one of the best teams.
He's better than Saka as well.
Angel Gomez ain't at one of the best teams in Portugal. Do you know what I mean? The reason why Angel didn't go to Lille, yeah?
You know?
Exactly. And the reason why he's gone there is because them and Leo, yeah, have like a little feeder agreement in it. So he's gone there to get minutes and then he's going to go to Leo after. You know the one. So it's a very good arrangement for him. Get his confidence up, get regular games. Do you know what I'm saying? And play men's football because he's been playing in the youth team. But Angel Gomez is a special talent, bro. I don't care what level of football you're playing at. When you're scoring from halfway lines, man have to respect you. You know them ones, because man, even if you done that at Sunday League, man still have to respect it, bro. You see what I'm saying,
bro? Now, 100% I agree with you, man. You know what? Yeah, like for me, like these are the kind of level of players that we could have kept, man, for another manager to shine, bro. Like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is sat, like he's told, man, like even you look at it, like people are talking about Lingard. Yeah, imagine Lingard on the Poch when they're running without the ball. Look at Dele Alli. Made Dele Alli look the player he is now. Imagine what he could do with he could make average players look good. Pochettino.
It's true. He made Dele Alli look like Frank Lampard for a little piece. I'm not gonna lie,
man. For 2 years he was unplayable, Dele Alli. People could get near him. You know what I'm trying to say to you? Look at both. Come on, Maldeco. You know what I'm saying to you? And that's why I'm thinking, right? You feel me? How we got to this stage where, you know what I'm saying, like we've let talents go, man. You know
That's what I mean. So I'm happy to see Angel doing well, and it shows people. You see all these United fans that were saying, "Oh yeah, good riddance to Angel Gomez. He ain't done nothing. This, that, and the other." You know what I mean? And it's funny. You know what pisses me off about our fan base? Yeah, like, and not the guys that follow us, the other guys in it that chat hella shit. They're the same ones that be like, "Yeah, back your own, this, that, and the other." And then them man was so quick to turn on Angel and chat shit. You know them are saying, "Oh yeah, like."
It's not
if
worth
he wants
it,
to go, then he can go. He ain't that good anyway. All this bullshit. Bearing in mind that this player's got international honors, captained our youth team and captained England, bro. Do you know what I mean? And all of a sudden, yeah, because he wants to leave to play games because he's been disrespected by the club. Do you know what I mean? The first deal they offered him wasn't good enough. Then they came back to him with an improved deal, and he turned down the deal and left for less money to go and play football. You should be applauding that. Do you know what I'm saying? And them man were disrespecting this guy, and he's gone and he's making them eat their words now, bro.
Word, bro. And that's the thing for me. Like, when you look at it now as well, like, you know what I'm saying? People like, for me, the system's all wrong, man. Like, we've kept a lot of mediocrity players, you know what I'm saying, that should be on these wages, man. You feel me? Like, it shouldn't be on these wages. And it's crazy how, you know what I mean? Like, we've given contracts out like that and not giving it to a player of Angel quality. He's only 19 years old. Would he have not been on the bench instead of, I don't know,
Dan James, blood?
Dan James,
you think Dan James is going to the Portuguese league, yeah, and getting 3 assists and 2 goals, blood, in 3 games?
What I'm saying? 100%, man. You know the ones there, and it's like, yo, man, come on, man. Like you've got to say that. For me, we've got it wrong with Angel Gomez. For me, I said to him, I think it's a bad deal to let him go. And it might, you know what I mean? We're gonna Man United will go and buy it for like 50 million in about 2 years' time. You just know, man. You know the ones there.
I mean, man saying the top Reds, you mean?
But we already know, man. We don't need to give them that name, no.
Bro, we don't even need to call them by name. We know what these men are.
When you know them, man. They're dinosaurs,
them man are only active on Twitter. That's the only place they're active.
You know what they are, man. They're active on Twitter only, man.
It's the only place they're active on Twitter. You know them ones. They just make bare noise, blood. Bare noise on Twitter. Then come match day, you never see them nowhere. You know them ones. That's it, bruv. They just chat shit on Twitter.
Nah, that's all they do, bro. You know what I'm saying?
They
only watch Man United as well. That's the problem with them, man. They won't be watching Angel Gomez now when he's playing for Boavista. They won't be watching games for what he is. They only watch Man United, man. That's what they do.
And Dallo's out there doing well at Milan as well. So it tells you, these men don't know talent when it's right under their nose. Didn't Dallo bag a goal or something the other day?
Yeah, no, he got an assist. I think he got a goal. Did he get a goal as well?
Bruv, I saw his name trending on Twitter, and I can't remember why, but I know he had a good game, innit? I know he had a good game, bro, and he's a very good player.
He got an assist though. He got assist in the Europa League, and then he played well as well against you know, so it was an assist. It was an assist, goal and assist apparently.
Goal and an assist. You see, bruv, Tom.
Wow.
At right back, bro. Man, don't want to respect that.
I don't know, man. You know what it is here for me, yeah? When I see the deficiencies in Wan-Bissaka, it makes me want to believe again in Dalot. You know the ones there? Like, for me, like, I understand we need defensive fullbacks. And
my brother's telling me to ring him, blood. Yeah, carry on.
What's that?
My brother told me to ring him.
You need defensive fullbacks, you feel me? But at what cost, though? That's my only issue. You know what I mean? You can't have Wan-Bissaka defending forever.
Exactly.
You know the ones there? You know the ones there, bro?
But there you go. Man like X telling me to ring him. I don't know.
Yeah, man. Yo, smash like on the video, people. Come on. Smash like on the video, man.
What you saying?
How many likes we on?
Bruv, you said ring me ASAP, blood. You sent me a message, blood.
Come on, like the video, man. Like the video.
Yeah,
369 likes. Come on, man. Let's get to 500.
bro, it's in the comments, blood. It says ring me ASAP, blood.
Yeah, man. He said ring me ASAP.
What? Is someone logged into your YouTube?
Right.
Oh, it's a spam account. This pussy, that's not my brother.
Don't lie.
All right, say nothing, my G.
Wow, man, like
All right, fam, I'm blocking him now. I'm blocking him now. I was thinking, why are you so active, blood?
Man said catfish expressions, you know. Oi.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But I'm on through the stream yard. Say nothing. Big up, my guy.
Oi.
All right, cool.
Right, the YouTube is a mad world, you know.
Yeah, this brother was my brother's spam account. You know them ones there, like.
Wow.
See that all them men are chatting shit, bro. It's not my brother.
But my man, yo, he came with the right jokes, though, you know. Yo.
No, because he's been watching my brother in it. Because my brother's got a blue tick. That's what I was thinking. Hold it, that ain't my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. No, I mean Portuguese.
He came with the right flow as well, you know. He came with the right flow. I was like,
you know how my brother speaks. It's not hard. You know that, man.
Jesus, man. This.
No, I mean, I'd love Angel to get that call up, but he can't because he's at. Well, obviously he's played at under 21 level for England, so he can still play for Portugal. I think.
Yeah, he can play for. Yeah, he can play for Portugal. I think he'll thrive on that. He'll thrive better on that. You know, what I'm trying to say to you.
Yeah, but yeah, man. Of football.
But you know what I mean? When you look at the next crop of players, like for me, there's Hannibal Managerial coming up. You feel me? He's a quality player. I've seen him at the under 18s level. You know, we've got a couple of I mean, I don't know what that pedestre saying. You said he's a paella, you know, with Dan James.
Dan James blood. Like,
nah, Joe, man. He's apparently he's quick and he's got good feet, man.
Yeah, like Dan James is quick, bro. Like honestly,
no.
I think Poch should maybe give his time, man. I mean, he's not gonna do nothing under Oli, innit?
No, that's what I'm saying to you. But if he has another manager in Pochettino who would elevate his level, I think we can get the better of him. I really do, man. I feel he will see an elevation to his game. Right now, I don't think you'll see that with Pochettino. I don't think he'll get the start. Will he ever get a start? That's my problem. And at 18, between 18 and 22, if you don't get into the first team, then I don't think you'll ever get it, to be honest with you. Because that's the time when you start to show it. Even at 18, I look at Camavinga. Look at Mbappe when he came in.
Bad. But them players are special, though. You know what we do in football, yeah? We start comparing good players with special
Diallo,
players. We shouldn't do that. Like, some players peak late. At 19, where was Harry Kane, blood? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
at 19, Harry Kane was playing in the championship or something like that on loan.
Leicester on the bench. He was on Leicester on the bench.
You know what I mean? So, like, just because a man's not tearing the world up at 19 years old, it don't mean that they're not going to be something. But when you can see special in players, like Angel's got a special talent in it. Like the way the way he sees passes, the weight of pass, everything. He's a special player. And someone at 19 to go and ras up the league. Some guys like, oh, it's only the Portuguese league. When you man were wanking off to Bruno's stats, you weren't saying, oh, it's only the Portuguese league. And Bruno was what, 24, 25?
Yeah.
And you're rubbing one out over that, bruv. But a 19-year-old's going there and badding up the league, playing in a team that were in a relegation zone, and all of a sudden the league's crap. Make up your mind, bro.
That's true, man, you know. And I think we've got Ahmed Diallo coming as well in January, but where's he going to fit in, though? This is the problem. Like, I understand he's a top talent, but
there's bare places to fit in because there's bare men that don't need to be there.
You think you can sell him, though? That's the thing, though. We've got players that we can't sell on. Like, for me, Dan James, I understand he can be a sell-off value, but, you know what I mean? There's a lot of players. If he wants to stay here, Dan James can say, I want to stay here, but I'm on a contract. You know what was there, bro? Because a man like Pereira, how long did it take him to leave the football club?
Oh, a long time.
Lingard is still here. Jones is still here. You know, I mean, Smalling just left at the last minute. You know what I mean? There's a lot of players here that will not go. They will not budge over. McTominay is on a 6-year contract, guys. Best believe that. He's on a 6-year contract. Unless you loan him, you're not getting rid of this guy. He can stay and be on a bench player because he knows he's a bench player. You know what I mean? And I'm having like people like man like Ricky and that saying McTominay was good, man. I'm like, yo, come on, Ricky, man. You're my guy, bro. Man, like, you know what I'm saying? He weren't all that, man. It was bad. The ball, that one I got clipped up, that was a simple 5-yard pass. I don't know if you seen it, Rants, It was a simple pass. You know what I mean? And the guy gave it away and I lost my head in, mate. I lost my head. And I thought, this guy is on a 6-year contract at Man United Football Club. You know what I mean? Because now, him and Matic are going to cause us to not buy a defensive midfielder. Do you know that, Rant?
It's true. The reason why we didn't get one is because remember, McTominay was meant to go on loan to Southampton, and Ollie turned down the loan.
Oh my goodness, man! This is what I'm saying, man.
Southampton came in for him, bro, to
look how
loan
many
him.
decisions that's happening, man. You know what I mean?
Man didn't take him.
You know, Pochettino, if he doesn't like you, he'll tell you go, mate. There's a lot of players he's told, yo, bye, mate. Listen, you can go. I'm not asked, man. You can go. I'm gonna buy a player, another midfielder that's your similar stature. I'm gonna buy another one of you. Don't worry. You know, I'm trying to say to you, I'll buy another version of you. You know them ones there. He'll be absolutely, you know what I mean? What's it called? Ruthless. I don't think Ollie's ruthless enough. He's got too much. There was someone said it in an article the other day. He's too pally with the players. He don't know the you know what I mean? He don't know the zone where to go. Listen,
they don't respect him, bro. When you're calling man nicknames and all these things like your friends and shit, he came out in the press conference the other day saying, oh, it's his dream job and stuff like that. Bruv, like, you don't say that. No. You know what I mean? Like, Man United is Poch's dream job, but he's not going to come in and say, oh, yeah, this is my dream job. I'm so happy to be here, like, 2 years in. Bruv, you need to be winning stuff and challenging for things, but talking about this is your dream job, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, you feel lucky to be here. If you feel lucky to be at Manchester United, you're not big enough for the club, whether you're a player or a manager.
But I've always said that, though. When he's looking around, he's always like, I mean, eulogizing the place as if he's just come there. You know what I mean? Still like getting that shingles. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be getting the shingles, yeah. You know what I mean? 2 years into a job. You know what I'm saying? You should be learning 2 years into the job. And that's the biggest thing for me. This guy is still learning on the job. I
always say, man is a fanager, bruv. That's what he is, bro. It's the fanager thing. He's fanboying over the players. You know what I mean? And that's why he almost makes changes for the sake of it, because he can't believe he's got these many players to choose from. He's like, oh my God, I've got this player, I've got that player. Man, just getting excited, just making changes for the sake of it, blood. Like, and now man's a manager.
Yeah, and now for me, we've got an iPad manager who plays Candy Crush. You know what I'm saying, bro? That's what we've got right now, man. I said it from day one. He's playing Candy Crush. He's playing, you know what I mean? I don't know what he's playing. What games are out there now, man? Temple 2 or something like that. That was an OG game back in the day. If you know about Temple 2. But yeah, man, like all these games, bro. The guy's played all these games, and I'm like, come on, man. For me, the alarming thing is here. He's not on the touchline from the get-go to demand the plays. You know, when you're on the touchline from the get-go, you're gonna be the players almost then become serious. I think, rah, this guy's already on the touchline, like saying to me, rah, you know what I mean, hustle and hurry. Let's start well. But he sits on the bench for almost the whole half. You know what I mean? Going like that.
And you know what's mad, yeah? I saw something the other day, and I think Lampard and Mourinho were talking, and I think Mourinho said, like the conversation he was having with Lampard, and he was saying to Lampard the importance of your team seeing you on the touchline during the game and having your presence there. Ollie the Pagan just sits down on his laptop. Bro, like your team need to see your presence on the sideline. Your team need instructions, especially when it's not going well. You don't leave these men out there to die. And that's what Ollie does. He leaves them out there to drown on his own, on their own blood. Do you know what I mean?
And then he comes out with this
that they respect him, bro. Like you're meant to take every ball with your team.
Yeah, I mean, Subway Surface, yo, big up, man. That was a cold game as well, Subway Surface. You know what I'm saying? But like for me now, you know the comments he made after the game, bro. Like I wouldn't even touch back on them comments, but that for me, he goes about when we're 10 games into it. You know, he goes about something about 10 games in, we still don't find this kind of form, or. You know what I mean? It takes us a while to get this form. Bro, we've had 8 games. Is it 7 games now? On the 8th game. And we still don't have 10 points already. Yeah. That is shocking, man. For me, it's shocking. Absolutely shocking, man. You know what I'm trying to say?
It was Thiago we turned down to keep McTominay. McTominay was meant to go Southampton on loan, and we could have got Thiago.
There you go, then. You know what I mean? And it's like... You know what I mean? Like, where do you go from there, man? And I feel like, for me, the big game, like, I'm not even calling tomorrow a big game, but that's for me, I don't care about that, because I know we've won we're going to be going through anyway. I still know that. If we win these next 2 games, we're through, basically. So, you know what I mean? It's a banker, really, you feel me? I'm not worried about this team. My worry is Everton at home. Away, sorry. If we lose to that, mate, absolutely got to go, man. He has got to go, mate. Pack your bags.
I think he's got to go anyway, bro. Like,
I know that, bro. People are still trying to see time, though. People are trying to see that he's still got time.
We watched, LVG win an FA Cup and still get sacked. why should we overlook the start that Ollie's had to the season when Pochettino is
Because he's
available
a
now?
legend of the football club.
Sometimes
He's a
you have
legend.
to make, bruv, you have to
He's a
make an
legend.
executive decision and pull the trigger now. Do you see what I'm saying? You have to do it, bro. Part of being in charge is making the uncomfortable decisions. That's what separates, the real people that are meant to be in charge and the people that aren't in it. Your ability to make the uncomfortable decisions, for the better of the club or for the better of your future or for what, bro? Like, there's no room for.
He got away with it, Yeah, he got away with it from the start, And you know what it is, People will say to me like, "Oh, you were singing Ollie's at the wheel," but yo, listen, you don't realize it. We were all gassed, bro. Every man was just gassed because you know why? Mourinho gave us dead football. If you were there, bro, we're match going fans, You know what? Big up to all the match going fans. And if you've not been to Old Trafford, you'll get there one day. But when you've been there and you see how dead it was, I remember a game called Crystal Palace at home, and Mourinho stunk out the place, and man like Lukaku, had a simple ball to control, and he ended up being on their halfway line.
Is that the one that Ashley Young scored in at the end?
No, it was 0-0 the game, but I remember that one as well.
Yeah,
you know what I'm trying to say to you. And I remember this year, and when Ollie came in, 5-2, we went on an 11-game unbeaten run. Imagine this, 11 games unbeaten. Everyone was gassed, bro. I was singing Ollie's at the wheel. Then, after the Paris, the form dipped, and we were getting outschooled, mate. We were getting played off the park, you know what I mean? It was a bit pragmatic, you know what I mean? Our top four, we was in the chance for top four, by the way, and it went downhill after that. You know what I mean? He went downhill. He lost to the Cardiff at home, Huddersfield. Everyone was doubting Ollie that time. That was when everyone started to doubt Ollie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say to you?
You know when I lost my head with Ollie, it was the Southampton away game, when man travelled all the way down to Southampton. I'm sure you were there, bro.
No, I don't think I was there. We lost to two. Was it lost to two? Was it 1-1 the game?
No, I think we drew.
Was it Dan James scored the banger?
I think it was that. Yeah, you weren't there because
I wasn't there. I wasn't
Adam.
there.
I was there with Adam.
Yeah. I see that.
Bro, that game is when my head completely left me in it.
You know, I was shortly after you, bro. I was in the West Ham game.
Yeah,
we lost to West Ham, and man like Mark Noble turned into bloody Iniesta. You know what I'm saying to you?
This is unbelievable.
That's when I was Ollie out. People think I'm flip-flopping about Ollie out. I was Ollie out September 2019, and I'll never change, mate, because that is when I seen the light of Ollie. So we're talking about 14 months ago. I was Ollie out, mate. 14 months ago. We lost to Bournemouth. We lost to Newcastle. Then he got Bruno in. Then everyone said, "Oh, give him another chance." You know what I mean? Bruno will come in. Nah, mate. He's kept drawing a lot of games, seen a lot of deficiencies. You know what I mean? Okay, we've slug over the line in top four, but I still see naivety. And now you are seeing the ceiling of Ollie. This is what you do. This new guys here are seeing it right now. You might have come late to the party. You know when you come late to the party? You've come late to the party and you've realized it too late. But you know what? I don't blame you. Just jump on the train. Jump in on the train, and see the light. The light that's glowing into my face right now. You've seen the light, guys. This is not good enough as a Man United manager. Just open up your eyes. He has more bad things going for him than he has good, mate.
That's it. And you got to weigh up the pros and cons, and you have to make the executive decision, You just have to make it, bro. Like, that's what makes you big. Like, my man's here saying in the chat, why is Allegri and Poch got no team with their management level? You know why? Because you see, when you're that good a manager, you can afford to wait for what you feel is the perfect job. You don't need to just take anything, because really, CVs are important at elite level in football, innit? You can't just take any job. You can't just take any job. You see what I'm saying? Like, Poch could have done the easy thing. Take the Juventus job. Guaranteed to win a league title and that. But he's probably looking at it where he's probably not going to have full control of the transfers, all these other things. Do you know what I mean? Because certain managers want that, certain managers don't, innit? The reason why Mourinho went to to Tottenham is probably because Tottenham told him, you can have full control of who comes in, we'll back you fully, but then you have to win us a trophy. I'm sure he had a pact, because there's Mourinho went in and signed like 7-8 players, and Mourinho does average at least 4 or 5 signings in his first season everywhere he goes, bruv. He always averages. He likes to bring in a lot of players in his first window. So because of that, he had certain guarantees from Levy that he could do those things, innit? And Poch is a manager that wants control. When he wasn't getting it at Tottenham, it didn't work out. He's left, didn't it? And it's one of them ones with Allegri as well. Allegri, bruv, look at his CV. Where do you go? Allegri can't go to no little club with no idiot project. You can only go to a good club with a good project if you're an Allegri.
Exactly. And for me, that's the thing, for man. You know what I'm trying to say to you? And it's like, yo, like, we're not learning, man. And for me, when you look at we're not learning, it's like, how more can we go? How more do you want to go low? That's the thing, man. How low can you go? That's you know, if you're willing to go this low, yeah, then you don't care about the ambition of the football club. You know what I'm trying to say to you?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
This is it. And my man said, yeah, the fans hated LVG for sitting down, yet they say nothing about Ollie. It's true. When LVG was sitting there, but the difference is when LVG was sitting there, he had a pad and a pen and he was writing things down, notes for her. Bro, Ollie's not writing nothing.
Exactly.
He's just sitting there looking at the screen, bro. Like, bro, you can see the pitch better from standing next to it than watching it on TV, blood. Why? Like, what is he doing, fam? What is he Bluetoothing information onto the pitch?
Man said Bluetooth. You know when you had the phone and that back to back and that, you know.
Man's Bluetoothing, man.
You know what?
Listen, you know I don't know what man's doing, cuz.
You know what it is, yeah. You know back in the day and that when you were in high school and that, and you had to Bluetooth the few phone.
Bro,
that's how long
the Sony Walkman phone, innit? The Walkman phone, the man are Bluetoothing each other ringtones and that.
You know what it is, yeah? You know how long it used to take for songs to go with each other, yeah? That's how much it takes Ollie and the players to understand each other. You know what I'm trying to say to you? When it should be sinking in, when it should be sinking on the airdrop, you know the airdrop, yeah? That's how fast it is in the air. You know what I'm saying, bro? This analogy I've got to drop. The airdrop, yeah, it goes fast on it. But my man has the old Samsung phones, the Sony Ericsson, you know, the one that used to buzz and that when the music used to shake. Bro, the thing's not shaking, man. It's finished. You know what it was? Man is literally can't connect his phone to the man.
Done out here, blood. The man's still on the page voting.
After school and that, bro. You know when I used to wait after school, say, nah, please, man, send me that track, man. I need that track tonight, bro. But you know what? I had to wait, bro. That's Ollie, man.
Ollie's still putting in the ringtone manually, blood. I remember when man had to put in the polyphonics manually, blood. And man had all the letters and the numbers. That's Ollie, blood.
Sony, was it D620? What's the best phone? Samsung D60. And that used to be cold and that still.
Bro, this super chat, my man saying problem with Ollie out is many fans will say he wasn't backed, but he was though, because he spent more money than even Jose. Because we lost out to Haaland. We lost out to Haaland because Haaland didn't want to play for him.
Yeah,
Sancho. We lost out to Sancho because Sancho didn't want to play for Ollie.
He don't want to play, man.
Bro, if Sancho really wanted to play for Ollie, because he wanted to play for Man United, but I tell you what, if it was another manager, he would have made more noise about coming.
Yeah.
He would have made more noise, blood, because ultimately, players play for the manager. They don't want to play for the club. Manchester United don't have the prestige that he used to have. It doesn't. Jadon Sancho's a kid. You know what I mean? Jadon Sancho's 19, so he never grew up with Man United being the best team in the country.
Facts, bro.
He didn't. When he was growing up, he supports Chelsea, and when he was growing up, Chelsea were probably the best team in England. You see what I'm saying? So
very well, man. Very well.
Man United don't hold the same prestige to him like that, bro. They don't. To convince players like that to come Man United, they either have to be older, or if they're foreign, it means more to them. People here, Man United don't mean the same to them that it meant to them 10 years ago.
No.
Teenagers don't care about Man United, bro. Like, they don't care about Man United. They need to care about the manager. If it was Jose after Jadon, he would have had better luck getting him. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe Jadon Sancho would have put in a transfer request, or he would have made some noise. Jadon didn't make no noise to leave, blood. I mean, Jack Grealish as well. They didn't want to spend the money. Jack just signed a new deal. Say nothing, bro.
Aston Villa as well. You know what I mean? I stay at my boycott club. You know what was there? Man, like Lampard has a better pull. You know, shout out to Rajan, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man, right? But even now, you'll start to see now, like the likes of Cavani now will turn on the manager and say, listen, man, you can't be bringing me in 10, 15 minutes ago with dodgy tactics, man. You know, I'm trying to say to you, what am I doing? What's my role in this team?
Yep.
You know what I mean? I don't want Cavani to be another Falcao, but at the minute, he's looking like another one. He's looking at that player that's come here for wages and it's not producing because, there's no purpose in the team. You cannot be, you've got to sometimes say, you know what? Let's start him one time. Let's play Rashford off the bench as an impact player. Let's try that, man. But he's not doing that because he keeps trying the same things again and again and again. You know what I'm trying to say to you? When have you ever seen Ollie like try and adapt and make something different? I mean, play personnel wise. You know what I mean? Maybe put, you know what I mean, Donny van der Beek. But he's not going to do it though. And that's the thing, man. This will be his downfall, man. And I bet you against Everton, yeah, he will play Dan James and Kwamata. I absolutely know it, mate. Because you know why? He does this time and time again, mate. He keeps changing around and thinking what other solutions can work. What other solutions can work. And he'll go with this one again because he's a coward, man. He's an absolute coward. I'm telling you, man. He doesn't know anything, man. And he's doing it again. He's almost like, for me, is he getting himself sacked now? I think he's almost like thinking, right, fuck this, man. I can't be arsed anymore. I'm done anyway, you know what I mean? And it's going to put us down to the ground, mate, where top four's not achievable. You know, if we lose today, yeah, like, if you were to lose, you know, God forbid we don't, yeah, but against Everton, you know how much points we'll be behind already? We'll be 12 points behind Liverpool or whoever's on top. Top four. You know, top four race, Wolves are in there, Tottenham, Leicester, you know what I mean? Everton are still in there. Arsenal are trying to go up, you know what I mean? Trying to peter up. Man City will get stronger. You know what I mean? These teams will be in around there. That's why people say to me, why are you reactionary? Why are you so judgmental of the team? Relax. It's only start of the season. Because you know why? Other teams are looking to get top four. Not just you, man. Man United is not the only team that is getting top four. There's 100%. Other teams involved. And what you do is you miss out. I don't want to become a miss out FC, man. I don't want to become like that team where, you know what I mean, when you know what I'm saying, when you're like, you know, you're missing out a lot, man. You can't be doing this, man. You've got to be getting in there and showing why. I mean, look at Leicester second already. Yeah. And they've been having a poor record at home, but you know what? They're still believing what they can do. They're still getting the points in.
What do you say to this guy, though, with the super chat?
Woodward has hired 3 managers, all failed. If he was at Barcelona, they would have ripped into pieces. What would everything with him? I understand that. Listen, Wood without glazes out, man. We know that, yeah. We know that's a problem. But you've got to keep trying. What's the point of life if you're just going to stand still and say you're always the man of this is the solution? You've got to keep going and trying until you find the right man. Chelsea have done it and been successful. So why can't Man United do it? We are not the philosophy of old. We are not the team of old that you see on the Sir Alex Ferguson. We are not that anymore. We are a team that keeps chopping and changing until you find the right solution. If you get a manager in Pochettino, let's see how it happens for 4 or 5 years. And I believe this will be a long-term manager. He is a long-term manager, Pochettino. But I know what's going to happen after this. You know what's going to happen here. We announce Pochettino. All these fans will be getting on him from the get-go. I just know it, man.
But the thing is, Pochettino has shown at Southampton and at Tottenham that he is a project manager, bro. He can build something over 3-4 years. He's shown that. Jose hasn't shown that anywhere he's been.
No.
Do you know what I'm saying? So
and Ollie's never done that.
And Ollie's never done it, bro. Do you know what I mean?
How can he build with Ollie if he's never done that before?
There you go. That's a big first job to build with.
Come on, man. How can you build a club like Man United and you're telling me, oh, but Ollie can get it right. He's got the fundamentals right. He can't build. He's not even built Old Trafford. He's not even built a team yet.
Like this brother saying Mourinho was proven right. All these players are whack, bro. We just beat the team top of the league in Germany 5-0, bro. Yeah. The players aren't crap. You know, like that. Crap, I think if anything we've seen with the way that these men keep Ollie in the job is that these players aren't actually crap.
Oh,
they're not exactly. Crap. We've got good players and a crap manager. Good players with no guidance. Do you know what I mean? They're useless, bro. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. There's not many players. There's no players I can say that Ollie's improved. I can see all of the players that I'm getting onto. Yeah, I can see them improving under Pochettino. Even the ones I don't rate. Even the ones I don't rate, I could see them improving under Poch.
Facts.
Because they'll just be given a job to do, bro. Like sometimes the best way to improve a player is to just give them a simple task to do. Same with El Neni. What he done against Man United, the reason why he looked great is because he just done what he was asked. He didn't do nothing fancy. He just ran around and passed the ball 5 yards. That's all he did. Yep. But it was a man of the match performance. It was a man of the match performance because he had clear instructions and he carried them out. And sometimes, as a manager, the best thing you can do is give a player clear instructions and just let them do that and nothing else. You know what I mean? And that's what we saw from him, and that's what you would see under Pochettino. Everyone would be drilled. Yeah. Everyone would know their role in the team. Our fullbacks would know that when we attack, that they have to push forward. It's not an if, but if no, you're going. Do you know what I mean? Wan-Bissaka will look better already because he won't have a choice, bro.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? He'll get
Now
more
he's got a
assists
choice.
because he'll be putting in more crosses. Do you know what I mean? It's a volume thing. The more crosses you get in, the more assists you're going to get. The same way Bruno gets all of these assists, bro, because he gets loads of the ball, blood. Do you know what I mean? Like, he gives away the ball loads, but eventually you keep knocking, someone's going to open the door, innit? You know what I mean? And that's what we do. That's what Spurs used to do with their fullbacks. Trippier and Rose, get forward, keep putting the balls into the box. Eventually, Harry Kane's going to get on the one end of one of them.
No,
I mean,
100%.
that's all it is.
Yeah, and that's for me, that's a killer point, man. Like, for me, Pochettino, Ollie's the opposite. He's literally like, you know what I mean, go out there, express yourselves, and individual brilliance will win you the game. Well, you know what, man? It's not going to happen like that all the time, man. Because these players cannot do that all the time. Individual brilliance. You've got to coach these players into what you believe in and what your system is and how you want these guys to approach the game. You know what I mean? You don't want... Look at Bruno. He's playing right back, centre back, right mid, left wing. Like, he should be in the number 10 role where he is, but he's not doing that. Why is he not doing that, though? There's a reason for this, man.
He's been told he could go wherever he wants, bro. And to be fair,
and I don't want that, man.
We don't want that for anyone, really. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather someone gets coached to do a disciplining job and they just do that, bro. Like, that's just what it is, bro. But we don't have a system. Like, as we said it, who was the deepest player in this so-called diamond in the last game? It kept interchanging.
Yeah, and even Fred was confused in the game against Arsenal because he normally plays better than that, and he was confused in that game, and he was thinking, "Rah, what's going on here?" You know what I mean? I'm getting caught up. That foul he did, he got caught on the break because Man United were all at sea. You know what I mean? And he's gonna get confused, and then it's gonna be like, "Well, Fred isn't good enough, but he is good enough. But play him in the right system."
Yep.
Look at him. Look at him. You know what, man? I compare that Alan kid to Fred. They're both similar players, Alan and Fred. You know, but Alan's doing an absolute unbelievable job at Everton. He's looking like he's playing a part because he knows where he's playing. You know what I'm trying to say? Same with Fred. Let's get this guy and let's get him to where he wants to be and let's be consistent about his performances. Not a yo-yo. We're a yo-yo team. That's the thing, though. That's France. We're a yo-yo team. And for me, it's not going to get better. I don't know if you know our fixtures yet, but we've got Everton, West Brom at home, then Southampton.
But that's why I'm saying, this is the best time to sack Ollie, bro, in the international break. Man could come in, and have a few decent games, to kind of get our confidence up and win some games, bro. Now, I mean, this brother's saying, Bradley's saying, this current United squad is better than any squad Mourinho had during his time here. It's a fact. And it's also better than the squad that Poch had at Tottenham. So he's inheriting a better squad than he had. And then he can build on that, bro. It's the perfect situation.
Look at this, bro. Everton, then away. West Brom at home. Southampton away. West Ham away. Man City at home. Then you got Sheffield United away. Leeds at home. Leicester, Wolves, Villa. You know what I'm trying to say to you? It doesn't get any easier, man. It really, really doesn't get any easier, man. And I'm like, pull the plug now, guys, man. Pull the plug, guys. And let's move on, man. Let's move on to a new era of football. Let's move on with a new time. We gave him 2 years now. I think Ole Gunnar Solskjær, we gave him 2 years as a manager. You know what I mean? He's had his little... Maybe we'll give him a little boost to become another manager. You know what I mean? He might not get it, but let's give him a little boost to say, you know what? Here's another job, maybe in the Championship or, you know what I mean, the lower ends of Premier League. I don't know. Whoever they give it to him. And say, you know what, right?
He's not levels, bro. To be honest, he's not even good enough to manage in the top 2 leagues in England. Let's be real. Big up, guys. Everyone's still here. 1.8 here. Make sure you smash the like. Let's get us up to 1,000 likes. The recent results prove that the manager is the problem, not the players. They will produce a strong performance here and there, then go lose to lesser teams. It's clear they're not coached. Well, this is it, bro. We haven't won more than 3 games in a row under Ollie, bro. Consistency.
Not even one. Have we done it one time? Not even one time, have we?
No, consistency is proof, and I think that's in the Premier League. Consistency, is proof of progression, bro. Like, how can you can only judge progress on consistency, innit? There's no consistency. It's just like if I'm making YouTube videos, and I get 100K one video, then all the rest of my videos are 10K, 15K, then I don't get another 100K, bro. Man can't say it's progress. That's a fluke, fam.
Yeah, trust me.
You know what I mean? Until you're getting consistent numbers all the time, you can't say that that's your level, blood. You can only say it's your level when you're doing it consistently. If you're
Facts, bro.
consistently getting
Absolutely.
5K on a video, yeah, then you get 50K one video. You can't tell someone that you're 50K YouTuber. You're not, blood. You got 50K once. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. If man can't flipping win more than 3 games on a bounce, yeah, you're not consistent. That's not your level. Your level is losing and drawing. Your level's not winning.
You know what? Absolutely spot on. And that's the worry for me. That is the worry, bro. That's really, really my worry. And I'm thinking, will he get any better, man? That's the key thing for me. Will he get any better? And for me, it's not. And the ceiling's been there for Ollie. The ceiling is done for Ollie against Solskjær. It's time to pack up, mate, and leave the job on it at a kind of a, not on a high, but you know what I mean? Leave with some integrity, man.
Leave with some dignity and some pride and
as
some
well.
integrity. 100%. Big up Anthony. Allegri's way too defensive. I don't want him anywhere near our club.
Nah, I don't want him. I don't want him.
I'm done with them kind of managers, bro. That'd be like bringing Jose back.
No, I don't want him. For me, it's got to be Pochettino, and then you look towards like Ten Hag or them kind of managers that fit the mold. Apart from that, mate, nah. Pochettino has to be the number one priority, and I feel like he will take this job by literally grab it with both hands. He really will. Really will.
Absolutely, 100%. You man, smash the like button. 1,800 in there. Make sure you get us up to 1,000 likes, guys. Before we wrap up, do you know what I mean? Let me read the super chat. We see much do work with our budget net spend, which is also low. Yep, only 90 M's over a 4-year period, which he finished with more points than Manchester United over those 4 years. Bruv, says what it says on the tin, innit? Get Pochettino in. And last but not least, bruv, like my man, the streets want to know what you see in Harry Maguire, bruv. I know you're ready to die on Maguire Mountain.
Listen, man, he's still our best defender.
Hey, make us a believer, blood. Like, bruv,
listen,
what does he do well, Saeed, blood?
Listen,
like, what
man,
does
still
he
our best
actually
defender.
do well?
What he does well is that we can see less, man. That's what we do well. You know what I mean?
No, but we don't, though.
Defensively, Man United are good. Defensively,
we conceded 6 against Tottenham.
But that was a freak. That was because we had 10 men. You know what I mean? I think that one, we can leave that one aside.
But we still had the same number of defenders.
Hey?
I said we had 10 men, yeah, bruv.
Yeah, but obviously we're chasing the game.
You can park the bus.
We're chasing the game. But that's all he did. That's all he did. Tactically naive. What I'm trying to say to you is, though, we concede less goals. You know what I mean? For me, the defense is not the problem. It's going forward and getting the best out of this play. You know, it's only Rashford, yeah, that scored goals this season in the Premier League. Rashford, I think Bruno scored maybe a 2 or something like that. Not many, man. We're lacking goals, mate. Forget defense. We're lacking goals. You know what I was there, bro?
Yeah, but we're lacking goals because we're not creating chances. I think we're bottom of the league for chances created with, like, do you know what I'm saying? It's a mad thing. I saw the chart. You know what I mean? And when you see that, yeah, people getting onto Martial, but bro, he's not getting chances.
Well, there you go then. And Everton will make it difficult, man. They'll play 5 at the back, man. They'll play 5 midfielders in there and part of the bus, mate. You know what I mean? And then they'll lick a result. Man, like your guy, Kevin Lewandowski, you feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Calvert-Lewin will eat Harry Maguire. I'm not going to lie. He's pacey and he's strong, bro. I think he's all wrong for Harry Maguire. So, and he'll bully Lindelof as well. I'm not looking forward to playing against Calvert-Lewin. I can't lie.
I'm not going to lie to you as well.
No, I'm saying, and my man said Allegri's not defensive, he's pragmatic. Bruv, he's defensive, cuz, to me, bro. Do you know what I mean? He said they both like a 3-5-2. I prefer Poch as well. Poch don't always play a 3-5-2, though. Like, he'll play it, yeah, in certain games, blood, but more like Poch don't like that. He likes a 4-2-3-1, blood, but he doesn't play with wingers, and he has marauding fullbacks, bro. That's calm. Now, I mean, I think that Poch played a 3 at the back for Spurs when he didn't trust his centre-backs, and Toby and my man are getting old. You know what I'm saying? And he brought in Davinson Sanchez, yeah, but he wasn't always playing a 3 at the back. It's only when Toby and what's his name, Vertonghen, started to get old and lost a bit of pace. That's when he went with the extra defender. But Poch didn't start at Tottenham playing 3 at the back. He didn't. It was only in his last season he really started doing that.
Facts, man. And he can adapt, man. That's a good thing about him, bro.
But that shows adaptability. It shows that, you know what, this wasn't working, so he tried a different thing. But Poch never always played a 3-5-2. And when he did, his fullbacks actually got forward. It wasn't a 3 at the back like United play.
Yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying?
And this is what
It's
I'm
like,
saying. So, bruv, I'm fully on the Poch train, blood. Man's fully on
Poch, listen, he's magic, you know. Mauricio Pochettino. Everyone sing together. It's magic, you
you're a
know.
madman. We just need to get him in it.
Mauricio Pochettino. Listen,
We just need
I'll
to
be
get
singing
Poch
that.
in so man can really celebrate. You know what I'm saying? That's
Come on,
what we
man.
need. Man
All
aboard
all
the
about the Poch.
Pochettino train, the Poch
Yo,
train,
listen.
blood.
All about the Poch pilot. You feel me? Come on, Captain Saeed is landing. Come on.
Yeah, that's it.
You
Right?
know
You going to pick him up now in the helicopter?
Listen, I was
Yeah.
picking him up. You know what I mean? Captain 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2. Come on. I'm saying there was there, bro.
It's a mad thing. Trust me, guys. You lot slap the like button. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go and subscribe to United Central. You already know what it is. You know what I mean? We're back here tomorrow anyway for the watch along. The
Yeah,
preview.
straight from work, man. I'm gonna go straight to
me?
work. Come down, and we're gonna do the watch along. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, we're back tomorrow, guys. You know what I'm saying? And then on Thursday, my technician brother's coming to sort out my clock and that for the watch along. So by the weekend, man will have the clocks and all of that for the watch along so we can sync it. You get me? And then your boy's in business. You know what I'm saying? I got the full studio upgrade.
Business.
I got a new microphone as well. And you lot must be able to hear that the audio is better now. You get me? Man got the crisp microphone. Man got the crisp microphone here, blood. You get me? I've got new headphones coming tomorrow, blood. Since man's going into lockdown, man spent a bit more money on the studio. You know what I'm saying? Man. You get
Boris might shut us down, but we're not shutting down, mate.
This is what I'm saying. So we're doing the thing. Big up everyone for the support, man. We're growing in here as well. You know what I'm saying? Man flipping. I had to sack a couple mods as well today. You know what I mean? They're moving mad. They're moving mad, bruv. I kept seeing my man's name pop up in the chat. I'm like, bruv, like, why is everyone talking about you, blood? Like, I brought you in here to do a job, fam. You know them. The best players on the pitch are the ones that you don't mention. You know them, man.
Wow.
You know them, man.
No, big up Deco, man. Deco and Anas, they're my guys, man. Come on.
But that's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, they're the real ones, man. Come
you see,
on,
when you watch football, yeah, you see when we're talking about Matic, it's usually because he's having a bad game. You know them, man. When we're not talking about him, it's because he's steady, fam. You know, like that. And you see, when you are talking about your mods, it's because they're fucking up. You know, like that. So man just had to remove a man swiftly. You know, like that.
Straight swivel, you know what I mean? Furlough system and that, yeah. Straight furloughing, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. So yeah, man got the new mic. Man's got the new headphones coming. You get me? We're doing the thing proper. The clock's coming, people. We're not playing games. You know what I mean? So man didn't even furlough the brother. He's not getting his job back. He got fired, blood.
Wow.
You know, like that.
Alan Sugar. Alan Rants, you know. Alan Rants and that,
yeah. Bro, man had to fire him, innit? So big up everyone here. Follow United Central. Smash the like. Do you know what I mean? Follow if you're not following already. Do you know what I mean? I'm back at 10 anyway. Me and KG are going to talk about Bielsa, talk about Leeds and that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Man.
So yeah, man, it's a big day today. 3 shows for you lot. And then tomorrow we got 3 shows for you again. Me and Saeed are going to be doing a watch along. You know what I'm saying? And then after the game as well, I'll bring a few more men on. Hopefully, it's after another win. And if we get 9 points we're pretty much through, bro, as far as I'm concerned. Do you know what I mean? Because you need 10 points to go through, really?
Yeah, really, yeah. I think one more result after that at home will be comfortable. We don't really need to worry about Leipzig and Paris Saint-Germain. This
is it. So big up everyone here. Make sure you follow my guy Saeed, bruv. You know we're working, bruv. Always patting it up, bruv. You know what I'm saying? We build up the mandem on this channel. That's what it's about. Do you know what I mean? So make sure you follow him. Obviously, he does his match reviews and all them things on his channel. So make sure you look out for those. You know what I'm saying? And then we're back, boy. Match day tomorrow. Catch you, man, tomorrow.